on creative and innovative strategies for sustainable development, fostering discussions that will inspire innovative ideas and solutions. I now call upon Mrs. Annie Jayashila, Assistant Professor, St. Joseph's College of Education, to welcome the gathering.
You can be creative in anything, in math, science, engineering, philosophy, as much as you can in music or in painting or in dance. Innovation is about practical creativity. It's about making new ideas useful. Respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, dear students, and distinguished participants. It is my absolute honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to all of you to this technical session 2 of our international seminar, Creative and Innovative Strategies for Sustainable Development. This event serves as a platform for academic discussions, knowledge exchange, and global collaboration, bringing together brilliant minds from diverse backgrounds. Today, we are truly privileged to have with us Mr. Wondifraw Dejene, an eminent scholar and expert in the field of education, joining us online. I take privilege in introducing Mr. Wondifraw Dejene to this gathering. Mr. Wondifraw Dejene is an associate professor of Curriculum and Instruction at Dawa University, Ethiopia. Sir has a Bachelor of Education in Pedagogical Sciences, Masters of Arts in Educational Research and Development, Doctor of Philosophy in Education. Is pursuing. Sir was head of Department of Pedagogy. He has worked as Curriculum Development and Review expert. He is the Director, Community Engagement Directorate at Dawa University. Sir is the Editor-in-Chief of Harla Journal of Social and Behavioral Studies at Dawa University. Sir has developed teaching materials, modules for in-service program students. Sir has 12 to 13 publications to his credit. Sir is actively offering the following training programs: induction program for newly recruited academic staff, higher diploma training for academic staff of Dawa University, transformational leadership and emotional intelligence for leaders of youth and sport communication, concept of volunteerism, etc. Sir has attended various seminars. He has attended and presented articles in very many research conferences. Sir has curriculum design and development, education project monitoring and evaluation, mindset, life skills, textbook writing, textbook evaluation, advocacy, and etc. as his job-related skills. Sir has membership of research journals, editorial boards, etc. Professor Dejene's contribution to the field of education have been widely recognized, and his insights will undoubtedly enrich our understanding of this session. We sincerely appreciate his presence online, making this session truly global in spirit. A warm welcome to you, dear sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
A hearty welcome to our dear principal, Dr. Priya Matthew, the convener, Dr. C.K. Swami, the co-convener, Dr. Asha Patros, staff, participants, and our dear students. I encourage everyone to engage actively, ask questions at the end of the session, and make the most of this opportunity to learn from such a distinguished resource person. With that, I once again welcome you all and invite Mr. Dejene to take the session forward. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, with great enthusiasm and honor, I would like to invite our esteemed and enthusiastic resource person, Mr. Wondifraw Dejene, to take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Shall I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you make it full screen?
Sure, sir.
So shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me this chance. And the issue you have raised is now a pressing issue. I'll try to share what literature says and what we are going to do. So with the topic of creative and innovative strategies for sustainable development. I hope you are looking at my PowerPoint, so let me continue. As you have introduced me, my name is Wondifraw Dejene. I am an assistant professor of grade 11 in instruction and now currently working as a teacher, educator in the university. So here, the topic reads as creative and innovative strategies for sustainable development. Uh, so my presentation shall include, I'll try to look at concepts of sustainable development. And again, I'll try to address the role of education in sustainable development. The next issue I'm going to address in my presentation is current challenges in education for sustainable development. And the main issue, which is creative and innovative strategies, how many shall we last? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. As we all have agreed, currently we are in need of development uh, that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations their own needs. So when you look into the role of education in sustainable development, currently globally we are facing so many challenges, especially with regards to climate change, natural disaster that has been believed to be caused by a problem in the environment or a problem in the industry we are using. So education is meant for taking an intervention so as to curb the problem we are facing currently. Continentally, globally, we are facing a challenge. So when you look into the role of education, we have been told that education serves as a catalyst that could change by equipping individuals with the knowledge, skill, and the values, which will be very significant to live in the current world with friendly relationship with the globe or the environment we are in. Again, education is expected to empower our learners to critically assess their environment and make informed decisions that could promote sustainability. So, if it is said to be education at this current world, it has to promote and informed decision-making strategies that could help to live sustainably in the world. This is the definition given by United Nations. So, education for sustainable development is expected to foster a sense of responsibility and encourage active participation in community and the global issue. So, if we are using education for promoting sustainable development, we can think of producing a generation that could sustain or that could perpetuate the existence of the world with healthy environment. Now we are facing so many challenges, especially in education for sustainable development. So, though we are promoting sustainable development, so we are echoing the issue of sustainable development, still our education system is bottled with or challenged with so many challenges. Of the following, for example, there is still a lack of awareness and understanding among all stakeholders in the education level, meaning from the higher officials responsible for leading the education system up to the low level of curriculum implementers, including parents, students, and teachers, and even school leaders. So, this lack of awareness and understanding is challenging us so as to use education for promoting sustainable development. Again, our curriculum is seems fragmented, where some countries are promoting education for sustainable development as a subject matter. Still, some countries are using integrating sustainable development issues in their curriculum. So, still, our curriculum is not comprehensively promoting sustainable development. So, our curriculum can also acting as a challenge in promoting sustainable development. Again, we are facing lack of resources, especially in the developing world. Resources a pressing issue that is hindering the effort toward this ensuring sustainable development. So, resources still is operating against sustainable development. When we think of lack of resource, the resource shall include physical resource, human resource, and financial resources. So, still, these are threatening the efficiency of our effort toward this ensuring sustainable development. Again, we are facing resistance from teachers, resistance from even those who are leading the country or even who are leading the education system are now resisting the change toward this ensuring sustainable development. Again, the assessments we are using in the education system is still very challenging. The way we assess our students seems to be traditional, that ignores requiring students to critically think and look into the environment they are living in. So, our assessment system is also operating against our efforts toward this sustainable development. Again, the other issue is insufficient training and professional development. Researchers are revealing that our teachers and educators are not adequately prepared in a way that promotes professional development. So, still, this is another challenge affecting us. The efforts we are trying to implement in order to ensure sustainable development. So, why should we need for creative and innovative strategies, which is the basic phrases in this presentation? The need for creative and innovative strategy is attributed to that creativity and innovation are critical drivers. Now we are in need of these two phrases, creativity and innovation, because they address the complex interconnected nature of sustainability challenges. It can be climate change, inequality, or resource depletion. Again, they are very important because they can foster engagement empowered learners capable of systematic thinking and action. So, how we are going to solve complex problem? Where is the noise, please?
Wondifraw, sir, am I audible?
Okay, shall I continue?
So one second, we are actually not able to completely see your screen for the second slide. Could you just like fully view the slideshow?
Okay, what about now?
Yes, sir. It's not changing, so I request you to like put it into a slideshow.
Is there problem on my screen?
Sir, there's no problem. We aren't able to see the screen when it is changing.
Okay, okay. So now, creative and innovative teaching approach. The what we need in our education system so that we can promote sustainable development. The first thing must be student-centered learning. Meaning, when we think of student-centered learning, the first thing might be engagement and participation, which is innovative methods that prioritize the student involvement, that encourage active participation in the learning process, shall be a way through which we can promote sustainable development. Again, promoting collaboration in our pedagogy system is believed to help students promote sustainable development because collaboration will allow students to work together on projects, fostering teamwork and communication skills essential for addressing sustainability challenges. Again, um, our approach is recommended to be interdisciplinary, meaning there needs to be holistic understanding so that we can combine various subjects helping students to see the interconnectedness of environment, social and economical issues. Again, this interdisciplinary approach will allow the teachers to expose the students to real-world application where they can apply knowledge from different disciplines to solve complex sustainability problems, preparing them for future challenges. Again, a use of experiential learning is also believed to have a power to promote sustainable development through hundreds of experience, meaning exposing students or integrating field trips in our instructional approach, like community projects and service learning opportunity, which could allow students to engage directly with the environment and communities. If we integrate service learning into our curricula, then this would give the students the opportunity to immerse into the communities where they can observe environmental issues and concerns so that they could develop a positive attitude toward the environment, or they could develop an attitude that could ignite their efforts towards ensuring sustainable development or working towards sustainable development. Again, reflection and adaptation shall also be an intervention strategy through experiential learning because here the student can reflect on their experience, promoting critical thinking and adaptability in addressing sustainability issue. So this is how experiential learning could help us promoting sustainable development. And again, currently the cultural and local context integration are highly promoted, meaning use of indigenous knowledge into the instructional system or the instructional process is believed to have a strong impact toward the spreading a generation or a citizen who are environment friendly in the future, who will be concerned about the environment. So indigenous knowledge is now being promoted, and now even countries are believed to integrate indigenous knowledge into their own curriculum because our fathers and forefathers have been preserving the earth by their own indigenous and traditional knowledge. So this knowledge is now believed to rescue the world from the challenge we are currently in. So incorporating local and indigenous perspective enrich the learning experience and promote respect for diverse approach to sustainability. By this, we can also engage our communities so that we collaborate with the local organization which could help students to understand the specific sustainability challenges faced by their communities. So, working closely with the community will create an opportunity where the community communicate with our students so that they could identify a pressing issue within the environment. Later on, the students could enter. Another concern or another approach we are going to use in order to promote creative and innovative sustainable development is building capacity of educators and trainers. As I try to raise as a challenge, our teachers are inadequately prepared that could help them promote sustainable development in the instructional process. So we have to think of revisiting our teacher education curriculums and revisiting our continuous professional development contents in a way that could promote sustainable development. So our curriculum has been criticized before, ignoring this pressing issue. So now it is time to revisit our curricular issues and to revisit our textbooks, teacher's guide, and even the teacher education system. So we have to introduce educational for sustainable development into pre-service and in-service education and training so that our teachers will be equipped adequately and able to translate the concepts in the curriculum to students' real life experience. Then again, we can enable them to become learning facilitators for education for sustainable development. So if you are equipped adequately, there will be a change of, or there will be a change agent that could serve as a catalyst or a facilitator for education for sustainable development. And again, we have to work on empowering and mobilizing youth. Now, the potential resource we have currently is the young generation. So we have to work on them by empowering and mobilizing them, meaning we have to support youth in their role as change agents. Again, we have to design learner-centered education for sustainable development opportunities, such as the virtual learning, which is now currently dominating our education system globally, and mobile learning. So these are the ways through which we can mobilize the youth. And again, we are expected to work with youth-driven organization to enhance youth participation in addressing sustainability challenges. And as a concluding remark, I would like to raise issues like, for example, we have to stick with creativity and innovation because they are essential for tackling complex sustainability challenges. By making our students creative and innovative, we can install a skill that could help them tackle complex sustainability challenges. Again, creativity and innovation are very essential for engaging learners emotionally and intellectually. So, if our students are environment sensitive, they need to be easy to promote and sustain sustainability issues. Again, creativity and innovation are very important for translating knowledge into actionable solution. So it is not about option. So we have to stick to creative and innovative strategies so that our students will be capable of changing the environment in a way that is healthy for the coming generation. And again, they are important for building adaptable and globally competent citizens. So, if we are saying that our Earth is in danger, we have to work on creativity and innovation. We have to revisit our curriculum in a way that promotes creativity and innovation. So, these two skills are said to be now a remedy for producing a generation which is environment sensitive. Lastly, I would like to add this one. Sustainability is not about recycling or energy efficiency, but about how we make sense of the world and then relate it to as a result. So this is what I want to add finally. So thank you for listening my presentation. I am now happy to share my experience, and so now I will give you the floor to you. Thank you again.
So much, sir. I would call the audience for queries if any.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, thank you for joining us. I would like to know what are the effective sustainable techniques that are present in your country that you think
No,
should be
no.
implemented in India.
Not sure whether did I hear your question?
Hello, sir. I just wanted to know what are the effective sustainable techniques that are present in your country that you think could be implemented in a country like India.
Oh, yes. The concepts I shared here are functional to the global environment, I think. Being creative and innovative are common to all students. So I hope these strategies are globally acceptable and globally recommended. So I think they could be applicable to the context of India. I hope India is culturally rich and rich even in population. So, for example, the points I raised with regards to mobilizing and empowering the young generation, as most of the Indian generation, I hope, are youth. So, working on them would be a remedy. So, I think they could work for Indian context too.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else with some more questions? Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Your thought-provoking session has indeed enriched our experience. As we draw to a close, I call upon Ms. Nageshwari PN to propose the vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon to one and all. Just as one candle lights another and can light thousands of other candles, So one heart illuminates another heart and can illuminate thousands of other hearts. Leo Tolstoy. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks to this fruitful session on innovative and creative strategies for sustainable development. First and foremost, my sincere thanks to the Almighty God for make this session a successful one. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our management for their continuous support and encouragement. We are very grateful to our resource person of this session, Dr. Wondifraw Dejene, Associate Professor of Curriculum and Instruction, Dawa University, Ethiopia, for accepting our invitation and enlightening us by sharing his experience and knowledge about innovative and creative strategies for sustainable development. On behalf of management, principal and staff of SGCE and myself, I extend big thanks to sir for his beautiful presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I also express my gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Priya Matthew, whose excellent plan and coordination made this seminar a successful one. Thank you, ma'am. The institution would like to record its gratitude to all the delegates, participants from across the nation who have attended this seminar. Thank you very much for your kind support and participation. Thank you one and all. Have a very good afternoon.
Thank you, ma'am. Lastly, I thank you all for patiently being a part of this session. Wishing you all a productive day ahead. So we are going to have a lunch break, and I request all of you to have lunch and assemble in the multipurpose hall back again at 1:45 p.m. Thank you.